and Queen, this is your girl, Samarian Thomas, coming to each of you with a quick word from the Queen's Corner. First and foremost, always giving honor to God for favor for seeing today. Is truly a blessing to see another day. Before I jump into this very quick word for today, I just want to ask everyone who is not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please go to YouTube and go to Elegant Queen Thomas and hit that subscribe button. I'm also on TikTok, I'm also on Instagram, and I'm also on Facebook. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram as Evangelist Samarian Thomas, and I should be just Samarian Thomas on TikTok. So for those who have already subscribed and those that are following me on the other pages, I thank you always. You are wonderful. And for those who will start following me, I'm thanking you in advance. Now, the quick word for today is breast cancer awareness. Tomorrow will be the last day in October, but I just want to go ahead and step up today and just recognize all of those breast cancer survivors. I have been to a breast cancer event every weekend of this month, and it has been great to listen to the testimonies and the praises of those who have survived breast cancer, because these queens and kings are our hero and shero. Yes, there are some men that can get breast cancer. There's been more women that we know that have it, but there have been a man or two at some of these events that I've seen that had it. So I just want to advise all women, don't be like me, because the queen here did not get her first mammogram until last year when I woke up with a huge knot sitting on the side of my right breast. I ended up being at the clinic all day when my doctor sent me up there. I'm talking about all day. I had 2 different mammograms and an MRI, and they had to try to make the cyst collapse. It was so huge and painful, and it was like a month process before we could get everything done. But praise God, He saw fit for me not to be diagnosed with breast cancer, and I'm very thankful for that. But I was blessed. I was not lucky, I was blessed. But some of us might not be as blessed. If I had waited even longer, who knows what it would have been. It could have been the other way around. So I do advise everyone to go and have a mammogram done. And for those queens that I know that have been going through this, I salute each and every one of you, those that I know, those that I do not know, because you are my shero, because you did not stop living life because you find out this diagnosis. You had faith in God. You believed that by Jesus' stripes you were going to be healed. You still stayed a daughter, a mother, a sister, a wife, a girlfriend, a fiance. You did not stop. I see so many that was diagnosed that go out there and enjoy life. Go out there. That does not mean that your life is over. That just means that God is working with you. You were chosen to be a living testimony. You were chosen to be an example. You were chosen to encourage other women that will have to go through this. And I admire you, and I love you for that, because it's not an easy task. There are some days that you feel like giving up, but you have family and friends that would not allow you to give up, and your inner strength would not allow you to give up. So I thank you for being those just heroic role models for each of us other queens out here in the world. And I just want to just give a special shout out to the ones that I know. I'm not trying to overlook anyone. If I overlook you, that means I did not know, or my mind just simply forgot, and I don't charge it to my heart. But special shout out to those that I know are breast cancer survivors. Regertha Jenkins, who is my cousin, but I call her Aunt Jack. Martha Gray, a great friend of mine here. Leslie Young, I consider like one of mine because she was always there with us. Miss Pauline Bridges, another great friend of mine. I just salute all of you women out there who had this breast cancer and you never gave up. You are my shero, because I see you living life every day. You just looked at the devil and said, you're not going to win today because I've been diagnosed with this. And you show the devil who you are, because you are a child of God and what you were made of. And I think you're fabulous and fantastic, and I admire you. So all you friends and families that have loved ones that have been diagnosed with breast cancer, continue to support them. Continue to be there. Pray for them. Be there when they need you. Let them know that you love them, because that gives them just a little more strength to keep going on. And let them know how much you admire them, to never stop living and doing what they always did in a normal life with this extra that was placed on them to be great. It wasn't placed on them to be not great. It was placed on them to be even greater, because they shine even brighter now. So you ladies, I love you. All the ladies that have breast cancer that I do not know, If you're watching this video, if someone is watching this video and you know somebody I don't know, tell them I said I salute them as well. Even the men that are diagnosed with breast cancer, I salute you, kings. Keep living. Never, ever, ever give in. You are amazing. God chose you for a reason to be an example, to be an encourager for us. And we thank each and every one of you. And I want you to know that you will always have my love and support. That will always be there. If you talk to me on an everyday basis or if you see me every blue moon, it does not mean I'm not praying with and for you. So on this note, that's all, before you go to bed. I know October was the designated month, but that doesn't mean that after October that we're not going to still pray and be there for you. This is just the month that they've recognized the breast cancer. So before tomorrow at midnight, please, I'm just advising everyone, if you don't mind, pray for each person that has been diagnosed with cancer. I don't care how many years that they've had or how many months or days that they have it. Pray for them, because prayer does change situations. So that's just your girl, real quick, coming with that quick word from the Queen's Corner. Guess what? I love you all. God loves you more. And the temperature is going to be kind of cool today and tomorrow. So, dress a little warm. Dress according to the weather. Check it every day. Tomorrow's not going to be past 50 something, I believe. So that's just a little advice from the Queen to each of you. I don't want any of you to get the flu, cold, or pneumonia. I love you again. And like I said, hey, stay tuned for the Queen's Corner on tomorrow. Have a wonderful day.